All right, so I want to show you just a quick video about the basics of Collaborate, which is what we're looking at going to for next year for our students. And I think it's going to work. Well, I know it works really well because we're already using it with a couple of schools. But let me just start at the web page, and I'll kind of go as if I was a student because it's going to be the same process of doing this even if you're a student. So when the student were to be ready to join the class, so if they have a 7:30 a.m. class, they would log into their Blackboard account. And then once they log in, they'll see their course listings so whatever courses that they're registered for, they'll be able to go and look and see what courses are there. So if you look, you can, oh, I went into the wrong course. That'll work actually though. So they would log into the course. They would go over to Course Tools, and they'll see a link there that says Blackboard Collaborate Ultra. So once this is the program that we're using. Again, it's worked very well. All they'll do is click Join Room, and what's going to happen is they'll be able to connect with their instructor. Hopefully the internet connection is working well this afternoon. It's been raining outside, so sometimes that causes, it's amazing what will cause issues sometimes. But there we go. So it's actually already connected to the room. So your students, they would see that. And if the teacher were there, they would see the teacher right there when they connect. And there's a couple, there's so many handy things they can do. If the student has a question and wants to speak, they can just unmute there, and then they're able to unmute and talk. The student can also chat by just clicking on a button to chat, and they can ask questions. And I will say, for my classes that I've done this way, the chat has actually caused more student participation than the traditional ITV. So that part has been really good. And then if they were doing a speech, for example, they can share video, and then they can, of course my webcam is in use for something else right now, but anyway, they can show the video of themselves there. So super easy. The main thing that we need students to have is number one, a couple ways. They can have their own device like Chromebook, which already has a microphone, most of them do, a microphone and webcam there. That's the preferable way, and they would need Wi-Fi access. And in fact, in my class in St. Augustine, the way it works is that there's 7 students. They're all in the same room, and in the mornings they all open up their Chromebooks, is what they use there. Some of them have headphones and some of them don't. That doesn't seem to be a problem. The one thing they have to do is keep their microphone. If all of them unmute their microphone, that can cause a problem in one room. But first day we had that fixed, so that when one of them wants to speak, they just one at a time unmute their microphone, and they can ask a question, give a presentation, do whatever they need there. So that has worked extremely well. The other class that I've done this for has been for my Livingston class, which they actually just use a projector. So they have a computer connected to a projector, and they have a webcam, and so they're all, I can see the whole class is kind of like under, connecting under one device. That works okay for my Livingston class. It's different just because the chat doesn't, students don't chat because they're all in one place. But that can work just like the ITV. So anyway, I just wanted to show you how easy it is. The great thing about Collaborate is the link can also, an instructor can give the link to anybody who can then join the class. So that's the basics of what it will look like from the student end. Hope that helps. And again, in this process, we'll be happy to help transition anybody that needs help. Our IT can talk to your IT and can kind of let them know what requirements we think would be for bandwidth and things like that. All right, I hope that helps, and I'm looking forward to the transition.